it's Zena, Warthog Princess, and welcome to another haul video. This one is mostly lug, but there are a couple of items from Vera Bradley in here, and we'll get to those when we get to them. But there are some brand new styles from lug, and let's dive right in. So this first piece is their newest Packable. It is huge, and I really like it. It has the trolley slap on the back. It's very simple. I'm not, hang on, I'll turn it around again, but I'm looking at the name of it. It's the Bossanova Packable in black, brushed black. Now this fabric, the brushed fabrics do seem a little bit more robust, to me at least, than the basic nylon ones. So there is that, and I was happy to see the brushed. It does come in a brushed merino. Some of the other colors and patterns I really didn't care for, so I got black. You can never go wrong with black. But very simple. It has tote straps, and it has the no slip grip on the top middle. Also very good to grab. There's tabs on the ends, so you could put your own loops and put a shoulder strap on it. It does not come with one, but you could do that so that you can make it easier to carry. But they're nice long straps, very comfortably fits under my arm even when full, and this is the haul, so it's not heavy. But it would be if you put heavy stuff because it's a big bag. I mean, look at the base of it. It doesn't have feet, but it is a packable. So, I mean, yeah. And this pocket on the front is just a simple mesh pocket with a single zip around. But this is what it zips down to into this size. So it's, you know, I don't know, an inch thick or so. And this pocket is the pocket it folds into. I think the mesh has some benefits. You can have things in there that need some breathability or some air for whatever reason. However, I find historically, not unique to lug, but the mesh fabrics tend to be more fragile, and they'll snag on things and they'll start to rip or whatever. I personally would prefer to see this as the fabric, honestly, because I think just durability wise, especially for a packable that's going to be potentially moving around a lot and catching on things. All right, so a couple things about it. It has this different style of lug logo on there. It's basically a fabric patch with embroidered lug. Nothing against that at all. It does keep it lightweight and simple. It has a double zipper opening, which is great. Really good open and accessibility on this bag. You can see the interior. It does have a lining. It is a separate layer, kind of a slicky nylon, and it just has lug blocks on it. I don't know if you can see that with the glare in here. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Let me move it closer. Can't get too close because the table's in the way. I don't think you could see it. You're getting a sneak peek of the other stuff. Yeah, there you can see the lug blocks on there. Okay, anyways, right now it carried all the things I ordered. This is from LugLive, by the way. They had a special thing with Amy, and they introduced some new styles, and they were only good during that show, and then they disappeared. The one item has come back, this one hasn't, but I'm excited. It is on LugLive, so you can find it there. But it was $80, and it was a special price when she did it, so I'm really glad I grabbed it. But anyways, those are just the bags things were in. So first item, since you can already see it, is a Puddle Jumper SC backpack. This is the Love Stripe Multi. It is probably currently my favorite backpack for travel specifically. I have 2 or 3 of them now. I think this is the third. I have the purple one in Concord. I have, I want to say, Heather Indigo, and then this one. Anyways, oh, and the Resort Black. So I think I have 4 now. The love stripe, if you're not familiar, is called that because these stripes in Morse code spell out love. Now, I don't know where it starts and stops. I'd have to look at the Morse code, but that's what it is all about. And actually, as OCD as I am, this pocket tends to be really crooked on all the bags lately, these front pockets, but it looks pretty good. Stripes can be offset and they can be really off-putting when they don't line up, but this looks pretty good overall. Yeah, so crooked pockets. But when it's loaded, it was on my back, I really don't care, it's fine. So big picture, you have the pocket on pocket Lug Classic, as well as the phone slot with the magnetic closure and a tab on there. Fits great, my phone fits right in. Right between the two, you have this big slip with a magnet as well. This is where I kept my iPad for quick, easy access, getting on and off the plane. And I kept like my charging cords in one pocket and some other quick action things. In here I had business cards or thin items. Down here in the bottom, it's a nice big pocket, and it is a double zipper. But in here, this bag does come with its own single runway envelope, or seesaw, I think they call them now. But it matches, obviously, in the pattern that you bought. This is connected just because I just bought it, but it's just a plastic thing that comes off. So you got a thing, obviously it fits perfectly in that pocket, but also in that pocket, with or without that pouch, you have a nice gussets to open it up, really good access. You have a soft line pocket here, and then you have another soft line pocket here. So this one's a little smaller. You could put some jewelry, small things in there. If you have a smaller phone, it might fit in there, and definitely your sunglasses or whatever will fit here. Other than that, you have a zipper pocket on the opposite side. I usually just take this out and use it elsewhere in the bag, personally, so far, but I have a lot of runway envelopes. So, all right, so that's the front. In the bottom corner, you have the metallic inlaid Lug logo. On the back, you have really nice ergonomically shaped padded straps. On the back, they have the mesh, so it's a little more breathable than the nylon would be up against you. And the trolley strap, it has a Velcro nub in the middle to kind of keep it up against the bag when you're not using it. The sides have really good sized cargo pockets on both sides, elastic, no magnet, they don't need it, just elastic. And then on the bottom, it has feet, and it's got the plastic coating on the bottom, which is really great for travel. I usually use this as my second carry-on, so I have like a 22-inch spinner, and then I'll have this on top of it or on my bag. And when I get onto the plane, the spinner goes up and the bag goes down, and I just use it for my carry-on stuff. Okay, so other pockets. You have a tech compartment in the back, which is just a slit compartment. It's padded on both sides and really nice fit, plenty of room there. And then the main compartment is double zip as well. Both of these have the lockable zippers. Right there you can see the loops, and you just put a little travel lock between them. So both of those pockets, which is great because, you know, maybe you're gonna fall asleep sitting in a chair waiting for your flight because you're there so early. You can just lock it, and if you're, you know, and I just usually loop something through or I'll lay on it, but if you're not like 100% second to second watching it, pickpockets can get in there and out before you even know it, so whatever. But it just keeps your stuff a little more safe, especially in areas where pickpocketing is a problem. On the front, you have a big elastic slip pocket. On the back, you have two more plus a privacy zipper. And this compartment is the main part of the bag, which is like this much. You can see the back compartment and the front pocket, but the main part is this middle compartment. So lots of room, and I just put different pouches in there, and everything's organized and accessible, and I really like it. And the zippers are super, super smooth. I love them. In between the two compartments, you have this nice top carry handle. It does have no slip grip underneath it, but a good comfortable grab, and it's well secured and riveted on the top of the bag, so pretty good there. So that's the Puddle Jumper SE in Love Stripe Multi. In the box, I didn't get any like pens or gift with purchase, but I got the surprise cardboard. I don't know why those are in there. It cracks me up. And then I have all the other things. The packing slip, the warranty, the thank you cards. I got a bunch of those because this all came together. All right, the other thing I bought was Eco Shoppers, and I bought 4 sets of them because I love them. My brother and sister-in-law use reusable shopping bags every time they go to the grocery store, which is great. They haven't been using the Lug ones I got them, but they only have a couple. So they're rotating me, and my sister-in-law has one in her bag every single day everywhere she goes because you never know, and it's very, very useful. So I got Peacock Multi. This is a lovely peacock pattern. You can see the colors with the purples and teals and the kind of greenish background. little peacock head there. Anyways, I split it with her because I wanted to keep a couple in the RV because, you know, I need groceries too. And I have them at home. I have this set at home. I don't think I have the Shibori wine at home, but, you know, it's that Japanese style tie-dye in a wine color with variations of pink and wine. So I just grabbed those two. I split the sets with her because they don't need a whole bunch really. But so now they have 4 total, and I have these 2 for the RV. So that's my plan. And I also bought 2 additional sets in the Nautical Navy because I want to give it to the twins. And, you know, they're huge cruisers, and they gave me all of that Vera. I really, I've been putting together a little thing for them if you watch my last video. And I think these are perfect for cruising. I have this exact set, and I take at least one of them on every cruise now too. Because when you're bopping around the ship, maybe I've got a whole bunch of things lined up for the day and it's a sea day, and I'll throw my iPad in there, coloring books and playing cards, a notepad to keep score, pens, pencils, whatever, and my phone, and I'll just carry that around the ship, no problem. And it's great, and I don't worry about it. It's very recognizable, definitely mine. And if you're worried about that, like for them, maybe even they could put a name tag on there, whatever. Okay. The next item, which is actually the last lug item, is this new style and pattern. This is the Playful Plaid. I saw it and I thought, well, it's a very happy color, but it's a white background, which, okay. I like bright colors. I definitely do. And I like that it's not a rainbow. So I love rainbows, but you know, when I think about all that, so I'm like, I support pride and whatever, but I just don't necessarily want to advertise it all the time, if that makes sense. But I like this because it's colorful. It has all the colors of the rainbow, but they're in a unique configuration, plus pink in there, and it just kind of works. There's a navy blue and a pink on top of the purple, the blue, the green, yellow. There is orange. There's not a lot of it, but you can see it in some spaces. Yeah, so anyway, I like it a lot, and I think it does make me happy. I do need to maybe get a couple of accessories in it. So far, I just have this. Has a no-slip grip, which in this case is a bright blue. But yeah, the straps are a little bit different. They're kind of a padded, it's a one piece of fabric that's rolled on itself like a taco and then sewn like that, but it has padding in the middle, kind of a tube. And then on the top, it has that standard lug, really robust handle grab, which is nice. Now, the only thing about these handles that I don't like, I wish they were just a little bit longer, because I can put my big old fat arm in there, but if this bag is full, that doesn't leave a lot of space for anything. And even with a no-slip grip, that may cause the outer strap to come down. I don't know. I haven't used it. I haven't even packed it, but I just wish they were a little bit longer, just a little bit. But it does come with a removable, adjustable shoulder crossbody strap, which for a bag this size is really perfect. Nice big strap in the matching fabric, and same gunmetal gray hardware, so that's nice. Also on the outside, you've got the foam pocket right here. You've got 2 big zipper pockets, and these are just pockets. Well, I take that back. This one is just a pocket. I don't see an RFID tag. I don't know the answer to that. This side actually has a few things. It has a bungee key clip. It has a soft line pocket, so you can put like sunglasses or cell phone if you want. And then 2 pen slots right there. So those are all in there. And you can kind of see, we'll get a better view later of the lining. It's kind of that clover style. Anyways, 2 big pockets. These have a good amount of gusset to them, so it's 1.5 to 2 fingers thick. Lots of space for different things in there. I mean, I'd probably put my wallet and quick grab items in one, and then the other one would be like my admin office pocket for stuff. This is a great weekender size, in case you weren't kind of gathering that. It is a little smaller than the Bossanova, maybe 2/3 the size, quick estimation. It does have big cargo pockets on the sides, both sides. That is super great. You can put your umbrella and a water vessel or whatever. Yeah, lots of options. Then they will fit the big mugs because they are nice big pockets and fairly deep as well. On the back, you have a trolley strap that has the Velcro in the middle. And then you have one big zipper pocket all the way across. And it's not a thick pocket, but it does have, I mean, because it's so big, you can definitely put stuff in there. All different sorts of things. It's not padded or anything, but I guess you could put a laptop, especially if you have, like I have some of the older Vera laptop sleeves. So it's a zippered padded thing that you could put in bags like this that don't have a separate padded compartment. Is perfect. So there's that. Inside, you have a clear zipper pocket on this side. It doesn't go all the way across. It's kind of that middle third. But it's a standard clear view pocket. It goes, see where this seam is from here to here? It's about that far from the bottom of that pocket to the bottom. So it's kind of in the middle of that panel. On the opposite side, you have two elastic slip pockets, and that's it. So pretty simple construction overall, but it's perfect travel bag. And look at the size of it. It is a pretty good size. It has 4 plastic feet in the gunmetal coloring and no plastic coating. But yeah, so definitely meant for travel. I probably won't be taking this on the airplane as my second carry-on because I do love the backpack so much. Usually because I'm traveling on the plane somewhere where I'm going to need the backpack at some point during the trip anyways, like for cruising, for ship excursions, etc. But you never know. So definitely a great weekend bag. I could probably fit a week's worth of clothes in this bag pretty easily. And in that case, if I was using it just for that kind of thing, I might put like socks and underwear in the front. I don't know. It's so many ways you could use the bag, of course. But I am pleasantly surprised with this Playful Plaid pattern. Yeah, so there you go. That's it for the lug stuff. Now, let me just move all this down. Inside, I do have 2 Vera items. One we've already seen, but Vera sent it to me, I guess, by accident, so I have to sort that out with Vera. I did order the Peanuts Halloween blanket to throw, but I also ordered the bag charm. So in my last video, I did share my Peanuts collection, and I alibied that there were a couple items missing. I ordered the mini notebook with pocket, and this is in that pattern that I like but don't love. I think it looks really good on the notebook. I think it also would look pretty good on the mugs, like the stainless steel mugs. But it wasn't my preference for the bags. It just looked too chaotic, and it is fall colors, and it does have teals in there, so it does kind of match up with the other patterns. It's definitely the Peanuts characters and all their little scenes. And I love that on this little notebook, you get all the bits of the scene in it. So all the characters, and it's the same on the front and back. So that's great. I just only got this in that pattern. Also, if money wasn't an object, I probably would get more, I'll be honest. I have not gotten any of the apparel, which was in the 4th pattern that came out. You can look at those on the website, and definitely they're worth looking at. The other one was kind of like a mauve-ish color, kind of a pinky color, and had Snoopy's all over with leaves, and that's great, but it only came out with the apparel basically. So I didn't happen to buy any of that, at least not yet. Maybe when I win the lottery, we'll go back. Anyway, so this is a second throw that I did not order, and I have not received the bag charm. So, I mean, dollars-wise, that's a good trade-off if the other doesn't come, which I hope it does, because I specifically wanted that bag charm, and I think they might be sold out, or I don't know. They've done some restocking already, so we'll see. But anyway, so I got to sort that out with Vera. I might have to send it back, but if I don't have to send it back, then I know exactly where this is going, and it's to one of the twins' husbands who's a giant Peanuts fan. So thankfully they don't watch these videos all the time. Probably not going to see this coming. So anyway, got all that, and that is the end of the haul. But inside this bag, now that we're here, the Bossanova, you can see, I mean, just how really gigantic this bag is. I mean, Kelly could fit totally inside of it. Inside there is 2 things. You have a key clip on a lanyard. It's not a bungee, but it's just like a ribbed ribbon, basically, like a loop, and there. So you could even clip other things on that loop as well, if you so desired. And then inside you have one mesh pocket. and proportionally quite small for the size of this bag. No complaints about it, just saying. Yeah, and then like I said, the mesh zipper goes all the way around, so that thing opens up fully flat, and you can fold it up. Now I'm not gonna fold it up because I need to actually put that stuff back in it for stowing for travel to get it all back to Arizona at the end of the month. But hope you're all doing great. It is definitely turning to fall. Today is a little bit rainy and yucky. It's not raining right now, but it's turning darker skies, and so it's going to rain probably within the next couple hours. So we'll see, but it's a little humid, but not too hot, thankfully. You can see I've been inside all day because I've just had my lazy clothes on, and these are cut off shorts, but Kelly and I just go out, wander the yard, and we came back in and watched a movie. We came back in and answered YouTube comments. We came back in and had lunch. It's just a lazy day, kind of fun fall day, honestly. Everybody else is out running around, and I don't have a separate vehicle because I traded in my trailer for the motorhome, and I haven't bought a tow car. More info than you needed, but probably in a couple weeks we'll do a tour of the new RV video. I'm not gonna do it right now because I brought excess stuff, and now we've got all these bags like stacked in a corner. So I'll clean it up a little bit just to get it back to normal, and we'll do a quick tour and just kind of show and share some of the things that I've picked up along the way from, this is now my 4th RV. I had a Class C, I had a Class A, I had a travel trailer, and now back to a Class C. Some people say B+, but it's actually technically a Class C, so we'll talk about that later. I'll put a link right here for the video that shares what I had previously, and we'll just do a tour later. Hope you're doing great. Bye for now.